TPACK Explained. TPACK is a framework that identifies the three types of knowledge required by educators when integrating technology into their teaching practice. TPACK was created by Mishra and Kohler in 2006 and built on Schulman's 1986 idea of pedagogical content knowledge. According to the TPACK framework, to successfully integrate technology, teachers require technological knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and content knowledge. Content knowledge is teachers' knowledge about the subject matter to be learned or taught. As Schulman noted, this knowledge would include knowledge of concepts, theories, ideas, organizational frameworks, knowledge of evidence and proof, as well as established practices and approaches toward developing such knowledge. Pedagogical knowledge is teachers' deep knowledge about the processes and practices or methods of teaching and learning. They encompass, among other things, overall educational purposes, values, and aims. This generic form of knowledge applies to understanding how students learn, general classroom management skills, lesson planning, and student assessment. It includes knowledge about techniques or methods used in the classroom, the nature of the target audience, and strategies for evaluating student understanding. A teacher with deep pedagogical knowledge understands how students construct knowledge and acquire skills, and how they develop habits of mind and positive dispositions towards learning. As such, pedagogical knowledge requires an understanding of cognitive, social, and developmental theories of learning and how they apply to students in the classroom. Technological knowledge is knowledge about certain ways of thinking about and working with technology, tools, and resources. And working with technology can apply to all technology tools and resources. This includes understanding information technology broadly enough to apply it productively at work and in everyday life. Being able to recognize when information technology can assist or impede the achievement of a goal and being able to continually adapt to changes in information technology. Pedagogical content knowledge is consistent with and similar to Schulman's idea of knowledge of pedagogy that is applicable to the teaching of specific content. Central to Schulman's conceptualization of PCK is the notion of the transformation of the subject matter for teaching. Specifically, according to Schulman, this transformation occurs as a teacher interprets the subject matter, finds multiple ways to represent it, and adapts and tailors the instructional materials to alternative conceptions and students' prior knowledge. PCK covers the core business of teaching, learning, curriculum, assessment, and reporting, such as the conditions that promote learning and the links among curriculum, assessment, and pedagogy. Technological content is an understanding of the manner in which technology and content influence and constrain one another. Teachers need to master more than the subject matter they teach. They must also have a deep understanding of the manner in which the subject matter, or the kinds of representations that can be constructed, can be changed by the application of particular technologies. Teachers need to understand which specific technologies are best suited for addressing subject matter learning in their domains, and how the content dictates or perhaps even changes the technology or vice versa. Technological and pedagogical knowledge is an understanding of how teaching and learning can change when particular technologies are used in particular ways. This includes knowing the pedagogical affordances and constraints of a range of technological tools as they relate to disciplinarily and developmentally appropriate pedagogical designs and strategies. Technological pedagogical content knowledge, or TPACK, underlies truly meaningful and deeply skilled teaching with technology. TPACK is different from knowledge of all three concepts individually. Instead, TPACK is the basis of effective teaching with technology, requiring an understanding of the representation of concepts using technologies, pedagogical techniques that use technologies in constructive ways to teach content, knowledge of what makes concepts difficult or easy to learn and how technology can help redress some of the problems that students face. knowledge of students' prior knowledge and theories of epistemology, and knowledge of how technologies can be used to build on existing knowledge to develop new epistemologies or strengthen old ones. Finally, surrounding all of this knowledge is context. The context for the teaching and learning will influence every decision. A lesson taught in the field will require different content, pedagogy, and technology when compared to a lesson designed to be taught in a lecture hall. It's important to remember that the combination of these three types of knowledge be purposeful. Adding technology without a pedagogical or content focus can complicate and potentially hinder learning.